Hi there. I'm Patty Bell Hastings, or if you watched some of my other videos, Professor Hastings. But you can call me Patty Bell, or PB for short. What I wanted to share with you is some information about a workshop that I'm leading live, facilitating live on Saturday. And I'm hoping to stream it. The plan is to stream it so that people can attend or participate later. And the workshop I call Life Mapping. But let me give you a little bit of background about this. I'm going to make it brief, and then I'm going to let you know what tools and materials that you need to have for Saturday or at any time that you want to take it in case you want to participate in it. So in the mid-1980s, I know that was a long time ago, I was in one of my first design jobs as a young designer right out of art and design school for a time management company in Santa Monica, California. And this time management company was a Danish firm called Time Design. And that job, that initial job, really set the stage for the rest of my creative career. It was a firm that led trainings for executives and produced the book. So I was one of the designers, not only producing promotional materials, but creating the pages for the books themselves. And one of the trainers that worked at the company at the same time I did is David Allen. Some of you may have heard of him. He has a very famous book called Getting Things Done. I had the great good fortune of attending his workshops when I was a young designer at the firm. And I learned so many things that really made me so much more productive and creative and able to manage my life and time. One of those things was something that at the time that he called a brain dump. Some other methods call it a mind sweep, but it really doesn't matter what terminology you use. It's basically a method for getting everything out of your mind onto paper so that you can have some clarity and some spaciousness, spacious mind, I like to call it. I call it life mapping because I've changed it and adapted it over the decades for my own creative uses. And then I started teaching workshops in it a few years ago. And the life map plays on the metaphor of a map of this earth or part of this earth that we reside on. So we're going to be looking at the cartography of our lives, and we're going to be creating a map that includes all the different facets of the things that we do so that we can get it out on paper. We're going to look at the symbols, the keys, and the legends that we can incorporate into our life map so that it's meaningful for us, so that we can look at it and glance and understand it really quickly. We're going to break it up into territories. We're going to give it topography, and we're going to end up with a map that can help us move forward along our paths into this new decade, into the year 2020. So the workshop agenda I'll post underneath this video when I have a chance, and also the handouts, because there will be handouts at the workshop that we'll use while I'm facilitating. I'll have a PDF of those so that you can download those. But mainly what you're going to need is a big sheet of paper, as big as you can get, and some markers. I have a variety of markers here. If you're actually coming to the location where I am facilitating it in person live, then I will provide all of the things for you. But for those of you who just happen upon this or can't make it but still want to go through the process, I'll have the handouts downloadable. You need a large sheet of paper. So the markers, it can be highlighters, whatever you have in the office. It really doesn't matter. Of course, the more tools that you have, the more creative you can get with it. And this is really about your process. It's not about doing things my way. I just kind of like create the space for you to make your own map of your life. Now, for the workshop, I like to use these. These are the giant flip charts. So we work about this size when I'm working live in the workshop. But if you don't have a large sheet of paper that size, then what you can take is you can take whatever regular paper that you have, and then tape it together. Let me give you, you can see where I've taped that together. Now, I would actually, if I was using this, I would probably make it add about 4 or 6 more sheets to this so that it was really big. And then, of course, you don't want to draw on the tape side. You want to draw on the side that you have it taped. So basically, markers, paper, that's it. I'll be providing. So I hope that I will see some of you live in the workshop on Saturday. And if you're taking it at some other time, I hope that you get something out of it. I really have carried this process with me through my career for decades and have accomplished some really amazing things that I'm proud of. And I'm hoping that I can give you a tool today to help you produce your great works. That's all for now. That's all for today. Bye.